Hi guys, how are you doing? Well, I thought I would do something a little bit different today. I've been thinking about this for a while and I just thought I would put it out there. I'm looking to purge some old decks that I really don't use. Either I don't use them anymore or I've never really used them. And I just thought I would put it out there and see if you guys were interested in maybe swapping decks with me, or maybe if you want to purchase a deck from me at a discount, or something like that. And I'm trying to keep it local. I'm in Toronto, so this video is really geared towards swapping with people in the GTA. If you're international, if you're like far from me, if you see something here that you really want, we can discuss it. But the whole reason that I want to do this locally is so that I don't have shipping costs, right? So that's why I'm looking to do this kind of locally, so I can just meet up with somebody and exchange cards, right? Also, it's a great way to meet up and talk tarot with somebody. But anyways, let me just put this out there. I will show you the decks that I am looking to purge. And if you're interested in any of these decks, you can comment below. You can contact me on Facebook. You can contact me on Twitter. And my email is tarotwonderland@gmail.com. So anyway, let's get started. I'll start off with the big one here. I'll start off with one that may surprise a lot of you. The Tarot Illuminati. I bought this deck brand new. I think it was maybe a couple of years ago. There was so much brouhaha about this deck. Everybody was saying how crazy they were about it. And it is a very beautiful deck. I mean, the artwork is very elaborate. I'll show you some of the cards. I'm sure many of you have seen it. Anyways, and I have the box and the book and everything, so it's the complete set. So here's what the backs of the cards looks like. And I'll just show you some samples. Here's the Queen of Swords. Here is the Princess of Pentacles. Here is the Eight of Swords. No borders, so if you like borderless cards, this is right up your alley. Two of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. So as you can see, it's very colorful, very elaborate, very evocative. I don't know, I just never really connected with this deck. You know, I mean, I can appreciate its beauty and, you know, the work that's gone into it. I really love this card, the Eight of Cups. I remember actually doing a video with this card in it. But I don't know, just somehow I never really used it. So I am looking to swap perhaps with somebody. And here's the Devil. So anyway, that's just a few samples for you. And it comes with a, they're in good condition. Cards are in very good condition. I think I used them maybe 5 or 6 times, I'm guessing. And here's the book. Comes with a book. Very beautiful book. And I believe it's written, yeah, it's written by Kim Huggins, who's a very notable tarot author. And book's in perfect condition, you know. So the whole set is here. I've got the book, the cards, and the box all here. The price of this deck, I think it was about 30 bucks, something like that. So, yeah, so if you're looking to swap with me for this, drop me a line, okay? Because it's up for grabs, okay? Now, another one that I am looking to purge is this. This is kind of like a novelty deck. I don't know how many takers I'm going to get for this one, but I just thought I would put it out there because I never used it. I bought it off eBay for like, I don't know, $3 or something. It's just a cute little deck called the Girlfriend's Tarot. And it comes in a box. It's got like a magnetized closure, like so. Magnetized, right? And you know, here's my hand and here's the box. Let me give you an idea of how small it is. Has a little book, has a cute little book attached, and I'll show you the cards. They're very cute, actually. Here's the back. I've never even used these, you know, but here's the Fool. Here's the Magician. The High Priestess. These are brand new condition. They've never been used. The Empress, the Emperor, and I'll show you some of the minor arcana. Okay, here is the Page of Swords. The minor arcana are pretty basic. The pip cards, Knight of Swords. Let's see, I'll show you some. Here's the Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay. And here is Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Cups, and he's got a cup on his head. How cute is that? Ace of Cups. Okay, so you get the idea. They're pretty basic, but you know, they're really cute. They're kind of a cute little girly deck. So if you're interested, you know, drop me a line. Let me know, okay? Because these are up for grabs as well. Oh, what's this in here? There's something else in here. It's got like a, it says fortune, it's a fortune telling mat. Oh, okay, it has a spread, a 4-card spread. And then on the back, it just tells you how to do the spread. So kind of like a little, basic little explanation of a spread there, included in there. Okay, so that is that one. 1 second. Okay, so just a little note about this one. On this one, the box has got a rip at the top. I was trying to open it, I guess, and couldn't really get it open easily. So it's a little bit ripped, but I mean, you could always tape it. It's not a big deal. But other than that, everything is in perfect condition, okay? Now, another one I'm looking to purge that I bought brand new and I've never really used is this Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle cards by Baron-Reid. Again, these are very, very beautiful cards, but I just never really used them. I think I used them once. So they are in perfect condition. And I'm just getting them out of the box here to show you some. If this would come out, it won't come out. Okay, I'll leave that one in there. So here's what the back of the cards looks like. They're very dark. Here is the High Priestess of Fire. Cycles. This one is called Cycles. It's got the moons. Lust. Ooh, that's a sexy card. Conclusion. This one is called Conclusion. Oh, I love this one. High Priestess of Water. This is so beautiful. Very, very beautiful image. Chaos. Fulfillment. Playful. Excuse me. The Moon. Self-worth. Let me see. Here's another beautiful one. High Priestess of Earth. And Complicated. I'll show you that one. Okay, so this deck has, how many cards are in here? There are 50 card deck. 50 card deck, and it comes with a guidebook. I will show you the guidebook. So here's the book, and it's, you know, fairly thick. You know, it's a nice little book, and it's in perfect condition. Explains all the cards. Like so. So, if you're interested, let me know. Let me see how much was this one. This one was $15.95 in Canada. Okay, so that's that one. Now, this is an oracle deck that, not really an oracle deck, it's just kind of like a advice deck or guidance deck or inspirational deck or whatever. It's called Miracle Cards by Marianne Williamson, the famous self-help author. And these are very, very basic. It's got 50 cards in it. And they have images on one side. Like here it says partners on the front. And then on the back it has some of her guidance relating to that. And here's healthy eating. I think they're mostly black and white. Or kind of like in hues of different colors, like light greens or light pinks or something. Why is that one sticking together? Perceiving others. And then there's the quote on the back. Sacred sexuality. And like so. Role models. And like so. Releasing anger. That. Healing. Spiritual techniques. So if you're a fan of Marianne Williamson, if you're a fan of her books, if you're a fan of kind of like the inspirational psychology kind of oriented cards, then you would probably like this deck. It does not come with a book. It's just the cards. There are 50 cards. They are in perfect condition. So that is that deck there, the Miracle Cards by Marianne Williamson. And here's what the back looks like. Okay, so that is that one. Okay, so next we have a really interesting one here. This is not a tarot deck or an oracle deck. It's called the Deck of 1,000 Spreads. And it's a deck with cards that show you how to devise your own spreads. Okay, and it comes with a book. I will show you the cards first. This is what the back looks like. And then you kind of mix them up. Like, it explains how to use them in the book. They're color coded, so each color kind of relates to another like sort of segment of the reading, and each one of them has a question or a person or something like that on it that helps you devise a spread. Like here, for example, this one says you, and it says, this card represents you and the attitudes, energies, or thoughts you hold that help or hinder you in regard to the topic. So you would put this card down face up where you see this like written down, and then put your tarot card or oracle card on top of it, and then interpret it as it relates to what's on this card. So this would be you. That card would be you, right? So that's kind of how this works. And here's another example here, heart of the situation. And it says, the condition, action, attitude, or emotion at the root of the situation. Depending on the tarot card drawn in this position, it may help or hinder. Okay? So these can be used in so many ways. Body. What does this say? As the main topic or elsewhere in a spread, this card addresses your health, body, image issues, or the physical impact a situation has on you. Health. This is a health card. Advice. It says, used as an outcome card or elsewhere in a spread, this is the advice you need to follow to solve a challenge or achieve your desired outcome. Spirit. One called Spirit. Present tense, what's going on now in regard to your situation. Action, the action you will take or advise to take. So you see how it works? Like here's outcome. I'll show you outcome. Usually placed at the end of a spread, this card indicates how things will turn out if you follow the advice given in the reading. And then what you can change. The circumstances or mindsets you are capable of changing or should change in order to achieve your desired outcome. And problem. Negative influences. I mean, there's just so many. This is really, really quite awesome. I don't know why I never used it. I bought it and I never used it. So there are 65 cards in this deck, and it comes with this book. This kind of trade paperback laminated book. It's like so. Author of this is Tierney Sadler, and it says, your tarot toolkit for creating the perfect spread for any situation. So let me just see. It says here, getting a feel for how spreads work, getting to know your spread cards, spread crafting. There's a part here called spread crafting, creating original spreads, combining divination and spread crafting, retooling and revisioning classic spreads, sample spreads. Yeah, so If you want to devise your own spreads or learn how to use many different spreads, this is the one for you. And how much? This was pretty expensive from what I recall. I think it was about 40 bucks. I'm looking for a price on it, and of course I can't see. Oh wait, $31.50. $31.50 I paid for this. I got it brand new. So there you go. If you are interested, drop me a line. Okay, next up are these Fallen Angel Oracle cards. That's the front of the box. Here's the back of the box. If you're into angels, you will love this deck, especially if you're into kind of the darker, sort of gothier side of angels. Here's what the back of the cards looks like. Very, very beautiful. And I'll show you some samples here. Stolas, I guess these are all names of angels. Stolas, and then it has a keyword saying recuperation. And then it's also a very intuitive deck. Like, it's kind of abstract, and you kind of have to use your imagination to figure out. Well, there is a book that explains the meanings, but it's also, you could just use it intuitively and just see what messages you're getting just by looking at it. This one is called Seer 70. It says change travel. Dantalion, number 71, empathy. Person, number 11, success. Baal, number 1, secrecy. Ammon, number 5, vision and diplomacy. Barbatos, number 6, spirit of nature. Ipos, number 16, caution. Naberius, number 17, completion. There's something very, very mysterious about these cards. They have a very unique vibe to them. Paimon, number 22, wisdom. And Belial, number 23, friendship. And Fornius, number 25, honesty. Okay, so that's just a sampling of what the cards look like. They're all kind of in that very, very like ethereal, dark, mysterious kind of vein. And then it comes with this book. And it's kind of a thin book, but it's wide. It's like a wide book. And it describes all the cards. Here it gives you the different elements. Here's some quick explanations of the cards. And then here's the descriptions of the cards themselves. So yeah, it's a really nice set here. So if you're interested, please do let me know. What was the price on this one? $16.95 in Canada. Yeah. So that is that one. Okay, and the next set I have here is the Celtic Wisdom Oracle. There's the front, and here's what the back looks like. And this is a, how many cards are in this deck? Let me see. It's by Caitlin Matthews. Oh, 73. No, sorry, those are the pages. I'm guessing there's about 60 cards. Not sure. Why doesn't it say that? That's so strange. Oh, sorry. 40 Celtic Oracle cards. And then it comes with a book, and it has also like a kind of a sheet that I will show you. But for now, I will just show you the cards. Here's the back. Gorgeous, gorgeous backing. And the artwork is beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. I will show you some samples. Here is the Initiator. The Seer. The Queen. The Princess. So we have some archetypes here. We have the Mistress. The Protector. The Weaver. Ooh, I love that. And Lady of Life. Yeah, Lady of Life. These cards are, this deck works in a particular way, and these horizontal cards are different than the oracle cards. They work together. It explains how in the book. I never really used it, so I can't tell you how. It will explain how to use them in the book. So that's Lord. So there's Lady, Lord. Yeah, Lady and Lord. Lady of Light. Lord of Light. Yeah, I think there's 4 suits. Here's Lady of Love. Lord of Love. Lady of Lore. And Lord of Lore. And then here's some more of the cards. The Spinner. The Lad. The Shepherdess. So you get the idea. These are very, very beautiful cards, and they're like archetypes, and then they have those, the 4 suits with the Lady and the Lord for each suit. And it will explain how to use the cards in this book, which I will show you right now. Okay, so here's the book. It's a hardcover book, little hardcover book. It's kind of on the thin side, but it is a hardcover. And it explains everything in here. Questioning the oracle, how the oracle works. Divining from an oracle, how to use the oracle there. Creating questions and framing issues. Here's a 2-card spread, example of that. And then here's just some explanations of the oracle cards themselves, the meanings, the book meanings. And where's the Lady and Lore thing? Let me just find that for you so I can show you. Here we are. They're called the Divine Ancestors. That's what those cards are. So there's Lady and Lord of Life. And Lord of Love, and so on. And then it comes with this sheet, this laminated sheet. Sun circle sheet, it's called, like so. And it's got clans here, different colors for different clans. Where did I just see that? Clan of Truth, Clan of Honor, Clan of Sovereignty, and Clan of Wisdom. So if you really love like the whole Celtic, you know, the Celtic myths and the Celtic ancestry, and if you have Celtic ancestry and stuff like that, and if you just really love the aesthetic, which I do, you would love this deck. You would absolutely love it. This deck was $23.95 Canadian. Okay, so that is that one. Okay, and last but not least, definitely not least, I have a self-published deck. For those of you who know Verushka Tarot, she has an amazing channel here on YouTube called Verushka Tarot. This is one of her self-published decks. I believe she has a few now, but I think this was her very first one, and I forget what it's called, but I bought this from her. It was quite expensive. It was like 40 bucks. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. It's brand new. I've never used it. I looked through it, but I never used it. I don't know why. But anyways, yeah, it's gorgeous and it should be used. Here's the backs. The backing is just beautiful. I think that is some of her own artwork on the back. And then on the front of the cards, like here's Ace of Discs. Here's 2 of Discs. And I believe she used classical art for her images of the in the cards here for many of them. Here, let me show you some major arcana, or first, well, okay, I'll show you the cups. Here's Ace of Cups. Here's 2 of Cups. Here's 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. There is nudity in this deck, so if you're offended by nudity, then this would probably not be one you'd be interested in, but 5 of Cups. So there's Cups. And I'll show you the swords. Here's the swords, Ace of Swords. Here's 2 of Swords. Yeah, this is a I think that's Seurat. Seurat, the Impressionist painter there, for the Two of Swords. Three of Swords. This one here, Four of Swords. I know this is Van Gogh, Van Gogh, Van Gogh, Van Gogh, however you pronounce his name. I usually pronounce it Van Gogh, but let's get fancy, Van Gogh. And I believe that painting is called The Gleaners. I think it's called The Gleaners. This one is, who's that guy? Five of Swords. Oh my God. Who's the guy who painted the voluptuous women? Starts with an R. Can't think of his name at the moment, but if you're an art geek like me, then you'll know who I'm talking about. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. And, okay, let me get some major arcana here. Yeah, she's renamed a lot of the major arcana. She renamed them. This one is not. This is the Fool. Magician, she is called Mage. Mage. The High Priestess is called Oracle Mystic in this deck. Empress is the same. The Emperor is called Chief in this deck. Indian Chief. Hierophant is the same. Kin, which one would this be? Lovers. This is the Lovers. It's called Kin in this deck. And Chariot. So very, very beautiful. Familiar. I think this is Strength. This is the Strength card. So very, very beautiful, very different, very unique, and a definite collector's item because this is a self-published deck. So as I said, I paid like about 40 bucks for this. This wasn't a cheap deck, so anyway, so that is what I am looking to clear from my collection and hopefully make way for something new. If you would like to swap with me, swap one of your decks with me. Let me know if you have, if you're interested in any of the decks that I showed. Like I said, either comment below or send me a private message here or on Facebook or on Twitter, wherever. Let me know what deck or decks you are interested in either swapping or maybe buying. We can talk about maybe if you don't have anything that I'm interested in, I could just sell it to you for like a lower rate or whatever. And as I said, I am looking preferably to swap with people in my areas to avoid shipping costs. But if for those of you who are in the US or international, if you've seen something here that you're really like in love with and you really, really want, by all means, just message me. Maybe we can work something out. Okay, so just let me know. All right. So guys, yeah, thanks for checking out my my swap thing here, and I hope you're all doing well. And I will see you soon. I have an awesome Oracle haul coming up for you and some other stuff. I mean, I've been going a little bit crazy lately with the spending. I really, you know, today I actually bought another one today. I'm crazy, but it's going to stop right now. I have reached my limit. I have bought enough decks for myself this year, so I will be back soon with an awesome haul for you. But for now, hope you enjoyed this and hope to hear from you. Let me know if you're interested. Okay, bye for now, guys.